Alright, so what do we got here? A pre-finished birch floor we're gonna sand and refinish. They don't seem like they're actually in that bad a shape. They are relatively scratched up though, so the finish is holding up well though. And on this one, we're going to handle it with the Omega 8. And the Omega 8 currently has 36 grit Bona green on it. So let's get to it. Okay, in most cases when we sand and refinish the floor, we turn the machine in a little bit of an angle and then we cut that way. When we do a pre-finished floor, and especially a floor that's either cupped or concave a little bit, we'll make the first cut, we'll go straight with the grain. And that'll flatten out the high edges and or high middle. And this one's got a little bit of cupping going to it. So, and the machine just cuts better going straight on floors like that on the primary cut. And then we'll angle it for the next two cuts. And so for this job, this is going to go 36 grit up to a 50, and then we'll finish it off with a 60 with the big machines, and then we'll hop on the edger, and then we'll, at the same time, we'll be running the hyper grinder, and the hyper grinder will run first around the perimeter to clean up as much as we can of the AO finish on the edges to make the job for the edger a lot easier. And just as another note, the way we sand and finish is we walk a little bit faster going forward, and then we slow our pace with the big machine walking backwards, and there's a reason for that. There's two reasons for that really. Your drum is spinning in a forward motion, so when you're walking with it going forward, you're walking with the motion. And when you walk backwards, you're pulling the machine backwards and the machine is spinning forward. The abrasive is spinning forward. So that's where all the magic happens. That's where the most aggressive bite comes from, is when you're actually walking backwards. So the reason why we walk faster going forward is for optimal dust pickup. So we're just gonna basically walking forward, it's gonna prep the finish to really be removed. Gonna kind of give a little skin coat, and then we're gonna remove it all with the backwards pass. And again, that is optimal dust pickup when you run a machine like that. When we sand on the walking backwards motion, we want to make sure that that rear wheel completely turns around and carriages before we drop the drum. Just like that, now we can drop the drum. If not, if the drum is already down and the wheel hasn't carried yet, when it does carriage, the machine's going to kind of move like that. It's going to leave that sanding mark. Alright, for those who don't know, on the professional abrasives, they are bidirectional. So you can take this off and flip it over, spin it around rather, and give it another cutting edge. So it's all tracked in. And that half of the belt got all of this kitchen / eating / living room area. So by flipping it around, we're just going to get a few more miles out of that belt. Okay, so right now we're in the phase of running the hyper grinder around the edges to clean up as much of the finish as we possibly can before we go over it with the edger. And I'm going to show you how close the hyper grinder actually gets to the baseboard. In this case, the hyper grinder got a little further away than normal. Usually we're within about 3/8 of an inch away from the base, but it's close enough. I'm going to show you how easy it is to edge. The right side's already been edged. And this is currently the left side of the hallway. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to edge that now. That's how easy it is to edge once you're done with the hyper grinder. And now the hyper grinder is going to do the field of the room. Okay, so this place is all buffed out, it's all vacuumed, and now all I'm gonna do is take the vacuum wand with a damp rag and go over the entire floor and tack the floor, and that will pick up any dust that the vacuum may not have gotten. So here is the second coat. We're not going to be able to film the third coat because we're not coming back to look at the third coat, but this is a matte sheen. And this is what the second coat looks like. And then the third and final coat is just going to finalize it.
You have any tricks for it?
Yeah. One more coat will do it. This really did come out beautiful.